psychologist Margaret Mead wrote about changing the world, she might have had Jim Hazel in mind, or Vicki Dickinson, or Joe and Clara Stewart. 4 Battle Creek Community Foundation givers who have been touched by the power of hometown philanthropy and a city with a big heart.
The Community Foundation is the best asset this community has.
We care about what happens to the community. We care about people and their lives.
Everybody puts in a little, it becomes a lot. And then you can help a lot of people. And it makes you feel good that you can help someone else.
That's the purpose of the organization, to be able to help you do what you want to do to help other people.
Established in the early 1970s, Battle Creek's Community Foundation has dedicated its resources, its staff, and donors to build and sustain a quality community.
We have a lot of people who believe in us, a lot of people who make us up, and a lot of people who will come to us with ideas or get us involved. So that creates a large force, in most instances, to leverage change and action.
One of those people with a good idea was Jim Hazel, a longtime local businessman and community activist with a passion for supporting his hometown.
Our daughter, Julie, died in 1991 after the birth of our grandson. She was so involved in the community, we wanted to leave some kind of a legacy.
With the help of the Community Foundation, Jim and his wife, Donna Jean, started a donor-advised fund in their daughter's name.
All the earnings of that, we've been able to do so many things in this community in her honor. And so the grief is always going to be there, but now it's a positive grief, something that's good come out of our loss.
Jim and his wife know a lot about loss. In 2008, misfortune struck again. This time a tragic fire destroyed the Hazels' family home of 40 years.
We lost things that will never be replaced again.
But when friends and neighbors wanted to help, Jim and his wife looked beyond their own hard luck.
We've always been a family of givers, and so if they really want to help, let's start a fund at the foundation and help other people that have more challenges than we do if they go through the same kind of circumstances. The Community Foundation is where that legacy will go on till the end of time, because you've invested in their funds. And you can leave the direction of how you want that money to be spent.
Like the Hazels, Vicki Dickinson found a way to turn a tragic loss in her life into a Battle Creek community asset. 9 days before his discharge, Vicki's son Michael was killed by a sniper in Iraq. Back home in Battle Creek, more than 500 people attended Michael's memorial service and donated money in his memory. Someone suggested that Vicki should contact the Battle Creek Community Foundation.
They had marvelous ideas, and we decided that the thing to do would be to have a memorial fund which is dedicated to the Battle Creek area children, 12 to 18, to send them to summer camp.
Today, Vicki's fund benefits at-risk children in the greater Battle Creek area and gives them a push in the right direction through positive summer camp experiences. And thanks to the Battle Creek Community Foundation, Vicki's fund provides a very personal benefit as well.
They're allowing me to continue my son's legacy of selfless service.
Selfless service also describes the life and times of Joe and Clara Stewart, 2 engaged givers who embrace the Battle Creek Community Foundation as a lever for social action and positive change.
You can only find value in life in what you do for others, not what you do for yourself.
That big-hearted attitude is what drives businessman and philanthropist Joe Stewart, a retired executive from Kellogg's, and Clara, who worked as a librarian at Kellogg Community College. Working closely with the Community Foundation, the Stewarts created a family fund they call JEX.
JEX means Joe, Eric, Clara, Kendra, Stewart. And that was because we wanted our children to be a part of what we were doing in the community. But more important, we wanted them to be engaged after the 2 of us are no longer here.
I'm hoping that Kendra and Eric will always feel that as long as we have JECKS as a part of that fund's acronym, that they will carry it for the rest of their lives too.
And working with the Community Foundation, the Stewarts believe what's good for Battle Creek is good for Michigan.
The state is made up of cities, communities, families. And if you think about Community Foundation and they're being rooted in communities, if they can help family assets, community assets grow and become strong, it rolls up into helping the state in its need for transition.
Each year, the foundation serves over 240 organizations in the greater Battle Creek area. Two projects they fund are Peace in the Parks and First Tee, that support neighborhood youth with programming and positive role models, like 25-year-old Paul Warren.
I'm a mentor, and I go there and I talk to kids about their problems, if they're having problems that day. I talk to them about the problems, help them solve it. And if they're like having any games or activities, I go help with that, you know. And I play a big part, and everybody likes me.
Staged at Battle Creek's Binder Park Golf Course, First Tee teaches at-risk youth that golf is a lot like life, on and off the fairways.
So we help them with their golf skills and everyday life skills, the respect, the honor, the honesty, you know, integrity. We taught them all that.
Another mentor and positive influence on Battle Creek youth is Benny Marquez. Benny works with several local programs that receive grant money from the Community Foundation.
It's pretty cool to see somebody smile after you've helped them, you know, and you build relationships, and it's just I don't know, you get chills sometimes when you're part of the solution.
Chris Baldwin is another part of the solution. Through his family's involvement in the Community Foundation and Chris's high school experience with nonprofits, learning the value of giving back and volunteering comes naturally. Working through Battle Creek's Communities Unite, Chris helped establish the Youth Athletics and Activities Program.
We had 3 locations, and basically what I did is I took athletic equipment around to all 3 sites to share with kids who couldn't travel or didn't have the means to travel, basically targeting the most at-risk kids.
Finally, meet Sugar Tony Rosario, a former champion fighter from the Bronx who settled in Battle Creek in search of his dream of starting a boxing academy. Thanks to the Community Foundation, Tony's dream came true. Here, young men learn about life as much as they learn about life in the ring.
We teach them discipline. We teach them how to get along with other kids. They experience other cultures when they go out. We also make sure that they're doing good in school. We keep track of how they're doing in school. You always got to be, you know, at your best so you can give your best. What I really, really want to say is that I thank the Community Foundation for all their support, and we are going to go places together because I know they're always there to help.